Hey guys, and welcome to this tutorial in which we will learn about arrays, how to define an array and how to access different elements of an array. So let's begin. So this is the default code which the Visual Studio provide. So we're gonna write our code in this main program. So first I'm gonna declare and initialize an array. I want to store some integer number inside of an array, so I am writing here int and then these two brackets, which means that this is an array, and then I will write the name of the array, which is numbers, and then inside of these curly brackets I will store some numbers. So for example 10, 20, 30 and 40, these are the numbers which are stored inside of the array called numbers, right? So this is how we initialize and declare an array. And now let's print the total number of an array. So we know that there are total of 4 numbers inside of this array. So let's write console.writeLine in order to print, and I'm writing here the total number of the elements inside of this array is, and inside of these curly brackets I'm writing numbers dot length. Numbers is basically the name of the array, so we write numbers dot length in order to print the total numbers of an array. So here, as you can see, the total number of elements inside of the array is 4. For example, if we want to add one more, so this is now 5, and if I run this program and this is updated to 5. So that's how we can very easily find the total number of elements inside of an array, right? And there is another thing of accessing different elements inside of an array by index. And by index I mean if I want to know what exactly is the first element stored inside of the array. So I'm writing here first element, and I'm writing numbers, which is the name of the array, and inside of these brackets I'm writing 0. So 0 index means that it will print the very first element inside of the array, and as you can see the first element is 10. So which exactly is the case. So if we want to access the second element inside of the array, we know that this is 20. So I'm writing here second element inside the array, so we need to change from 0 to 1. So that's how we can very easily access the elements inside of the array. And if we want to access the very last number of array, there is another way. So I'm writing here the last element is, so here we do not need to count. We have to write like numbers, which is the name of the array, then inside of these brackets I'm writing again numbers dot length minus 1. And we know already that numbers dot length return us the total number of elements inside of the array, and if we want to access the last number of the array, then we can access it like numbers dot length minus 1. So this is the very basics of array. We will learn more about array in our upcoming tutorial. So if you find this video helpful, then please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.